Get ready to start these Oklahoma onion burgers. First, you want to start with a hot grill. Then you want to get some oil on there. You got to make sure that grill is nice and hot. I'm using my Blackstone today. So the oil is nice and hot. Now I'm going to put on these burgers. As you see, they're not perfectly round. They're just, little oversized meatballs, but they're not tightly packed. You don't want them too tight, so when you go to smash them. So I'm putting some kosher salt, some nice kosher salt, a little regular ground black pepper, nothing special, salt and pepper. Flatten the top of them a little bit, get a nice little surface to get ready for them onions. Look at these onions. Look at these onions. As you notice, these onions are very, very loose. What I did was I added salt to them to pull out some of the moisture. Then I drained the liquid. So that way those onions could just rest right on top of there. There's a little history behind this actual recipe. It dates back to the settlers where they didn't have enough meat, so they used the onions to stretch out the meat. And that's how they came up with the Oklahoma onion burger. So now I'm smashing them. All right, putting a lot of force to them so we can get that nice char around those edges. Just got to smash them. Smash with a little twist. Make sure you get them down there. So now they're going to ride like this for about 2 minutes. So that way those onions start caramelizing on top from the steam before I flip them. So the onions on the sides, you want to notice you want to put them on top. So when you flip it, you get more of a foundation for that meat to lay on. But the few of them that's hanging off the sides, they're going to be nice and crispy. A little more seasoning. Peek under the side of it. Because what you don't want to do is flip them and then have to flip them back over again. Time for the flip. Now that patty is sitting on that bed of onions. If you look closely, you see how nice and charred they are on top. Now it's time for some good old American cheese. Put your buns on top. I'm using a potato roll. And the steam from the burger is making the potato roll even softer than what they already are. Yeah, they starting to, oh, I wish you guys could smell this. Let them ride for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. And the thing about a smash burger is that you always want it to be well done. They cruising right along. And the Blackstone is running about 380 to 400 degrees. You don't have to go super hot. Time to pull. Now, if you notice how I'm doing it, I'm going to put the bottom bun on the bottom of the spatula and then squeeze it to come off so you don't lose those onions. It's a little technique. Something that I figured that works good for me to do it that way. Then whatever condiments you want, whether it's mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, whatever you want, you just throw them on after the fact. And then you're good. And there you have it. Oklahoma onion burgers. That's going to be some good eating right there.